The weekly portion of Bechukotai, which is the last weekly portion for the book of Leviticus. Starting next week, we have the book of Numbers, and we'll add an English translation of the verses we present in these videos. Here, again, we do our usual process, once regular, once with a melody, and then we'll talk a little bit about the grammar here. Im bechukotai telechu, ואת מצוותיי תשמרו, ועשיתם אותם. Once with a melody. אם בחוקותיי תלכו, ואת מצוותיי תשמרו, ועשיתם אותם. Okay, so here we have a conditional sentence, a conditional clause. And it starts with the word im, which serves many purposes, but chief among which is opening conditional sentences. Conditional clauses are divided into two types, real conditions and unreal conditions. This is a real condition, something that may still happen, okay? So that's an if clause, okay? Conditional sentence is divided into an if clause and then clause, right? If you go by my statutes and you keep my commandments and you do them, okay, then good things would happen. If not, God forbid. Okay, so that's the if clause. In fancy grammarian language, it's called the protasis, when the then clause is called apodosis. Usually in biblical Hebrew, as in this case, the if clause comes before, okay? First if, and then, and only then, okay? Here, the conditional sentence is followed by these verbs, telechu, with the penultimate accent. And you can see also the tzeire instead of a sheva because it's a posal form. Okay, im bechukotai telechu, chukotai, mitzvotai. Okay, first person common singular pronominal suffixes at the end of these plural nouns. We've already talked about telechu with a tzeire and not with a sheva because it's at the end of the a clause, or we pause by the end of it. And tishmeru va'asitem. So both of them, all of these, telechu, tishmeru, and asitem, are part of the condition that God is putting forth to the people of Israel. Note that va'asitem is a vekatal, and it serves the same purpose as tishmeru just next to it. The difference is that va'asitem is at the beginning of a clause, and as such, it uses the vekatal, while not at the beginning we have the yiktol, tishmeru va'asitem. Now the then clause comes in the next verse. Okay, maybe next year we'll read the next verse of each of these weekly portions.